What's going on, y'all? Thanks for checking in with Callie. Please like, subscribe if you haven't already. So, now it's time to focus on the season. The Clippers have been through a lot this offseason, the last 2 months, especially with the scandal thing going on and a lot of negativity surrounding the team and their opportunities of, going forward, moving forward in the season or starting the season. And well, I should say starting the preseason and kind of get their minds right. A lot's been clouding them, a lot of negativity and a lot of black clouds over their, possible success and opportunities going to season to win a championship because of the scandal and everything that's around the team. Now it's time to focus on what really matters. What really matters, of course, is winning a championship. If the Clippers will find a way to stay healthy, I think they're definitely in the mix. I'm not going to say that it's a guarantee that they will win a championship if they stay healthy, but I honestly like their chances a lot. And when I think about the team totality, they got good pieces in every form, shape, or fashion. They got athleticism, they got defense, they got bigs in the paint, they got guys who can shoot, guys who can just flat out score, and they got a decent head coach. So when you put all that you put all that together and compartmentalize it, they are a juggernaut type team. Now, of course, I would say age is their flaw. But I would also say age is probably their best thing they have going for them as well. Because with age comes wisdom, with wisdom comes experience. And if they can stay healthy, their experience with all the veteran guys they got on their team, they have more experience than a lot of other teams. They are going to be one of those teams that nobody will want to face in a 7-game series because, like I said, they still got Kawhi. When he's healthy, he's still a top 5 player to me when he's healthy. You got James Harden, top 10 player when healthy, still up there in regards to the regular season anyway, maybe not the playoffs. They picked up John Collins. I'm not the biggest fan of John Collins. You heard me say that, but he is athletic. He can play defense. He can knock down threes, at least maybe 2 out of 5 at a 40%, 38% clip somewhere in there, maybe a little bit less, depending on the day. But you also have Brook Lopez in the paint along with Zubac. So now you got size in the paint from both ends. And you got one big man who can stretch the floor and Brook Lopez, who was a leading shot blocker of the league. And you got Zubac, who's only ascending and getting better as a big man in general. And he can learn a lot from Brook Lopez while they're playing together. And then you got Bradley Beal, who can knock down shots, who still can give you 17 to 20 points a game if he's asked to. You got Chris Paul, one of the smartest players, high IQ players in the NBA, always have been. And if he's running with the second unit, he can control the second unit exactly how he sees fit. And you got other veterans on there, who will, do their job, I believe, at a high level as well, as long as they, start the season together and end the season together. Now, I know it's a long shot because, Kawhi never really plays a lot of regular season games. And if he does, we saw a few years ago when he played 68 games, he wasn't available for the playoffs because his body just broke down. So hopefully, all that's happened with the Clippers injury-wise, hopefully all that comes to an end because this is the season they're going to really have to try to make things shake and make it work because we don't know if Kawhi's coming back next season. A lot of you fans don't want Kawhi back next season. A lot of you want him there this season. And Chris Paul, this is the end of him, basically. Then you have Bradley Beal. Well, he'll probably be shipped off to another team after this season if it doesn't work. And they might have a few of the continual pieces that they have, the Chris Dunns and all those guys, but you still need a superstar to win. And James Harden just isn't good enough to carry you in the playoffs unless another superstar possibly can help him do so. So, this is really the last year the Clippers really have. This is the last opportunity Kawhi has to win a championship for this team. He came to this team 6-7 seasons ago thinking that he could win a championship for him, and it's just been tough. It has. And a lot of fans criticize Kawhi and all these things because of the scandal and, just criticize him in general. But as I said before, you're criticizing a man who already has something that you want. You want a championship for the Clippers. He already has 2 of them. So Kawhi can give a damn less. Kawhi wants to play, and whoever thinks he doesn't want to play, he doesn't care about nobody's opinion because he really does want to play. But his body portrays him, and that's just the way it is. His body has betrayed him throughout the years. He's just found ways to be productive and be great when he's on the floor, and when he's there, he can deliver the goods. He's one of those type players. They don't make many of them in the NBA who can put a team on their back and take them to the promised land, but Kawhi has always been that type player. He's the best two-way player I've ever seen, and he's still a great two-way player, even at where he is now in his career. Better than most in the league, if not all of them. So I think we need to kind of give Kawhi credit in regards to, like, yeah, he may not help the Clippers win the championship, but, you know, he's played as much as he could. Of course, maybe he could have played a few more games. Maybe he did load manage a couple, but I mean, a lot of players load manage a couple games here and there. Anthony Davis, when he was on the Lakers, I mean, he was out sometime with a thumb injury. A thumb injury. Really? I mean, unless your thumb is broken several places, there's no reason why you shouldn't be on the floor. But what I'm saying is a lot of players do the same thing. It's just Kawhi just looked at a negative light because he comes from the San Antonio way, which is load management. But as I said before, Kawhi is your only hope of winning a championship, because after Kawhi leaves, if he does leave the Clippers, I'm not sure if another superstar will step foot in that building unless he's playing against the Clippers. I'm just not sure. I mean, so a lot of people are saying good riddance, but you could say good riddance to a championship if you don't have a superstar of Kawhi's caliber there. And I don't see no other superstars really coming there like that. Kevin Durant hasn't went there. LeBron James hasn't went there. I mean, you were lucky Kawhi even came to this team, because he could have went to the Lakers and just won 2-3 championships and didn't even care. So, I mean, show Kawhi some love for at least not just going to the other LA team and just winning championships for the hell of it and not even having to try or not even wanting to compete. He came to the Clippers because he wanted to compete and be the best. His body just betrayed him. It happens. So this is the year for the Clippers. I wish all Clippers fans would just back up Kawhi and back up this whole team. Forget all the negativity. Forget all the injuries that's happened. Back them up. Support them. Because every year is an opportunity to win as long as you have a superstar of Kawhi's caliber on the team, and if he can stay healthy. So let's see what happens. All these pieces, the media day talked, you know, from John Collins to, you know, Bradley Beal to everybody. And it looks like the chemistry's good. Looks like everybody's gelling well. Looks like everybody wants to win. Looks like everybody's hungry. And the preseason's here, and, you know, the regular season will be here the 21st. And let's get it started, you know. Let's get it started. But let's not look at the negativity. Let's look forward at the positivity. And hopefully the positivity can help them win.